Oh, I
I
broke
think I
it.
got it right. I got the timing right, I think. Yay.
Nah, I've broken
Amy.
it. It's all broken. Everything's dead.
So, hello and welcome, dear viewer. We are both trying out a restream,
Got
which,
bored.
for people who do not know what that is, it means we are streaming to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time.
Yes.
And basically, the reason I'm doing it definitely is because I saw YouTube fucked up earlier, and was like going, "Oh, I don't want to do YouTube anymore." And I thought to myself, "But I like having the playlists and the like infinite archive and such." So I've done a compromise, which is I'm streaming to both at the same time. So I've got the infinite
Yeah.
archive, and I've got the playlists and such, but I've also got the good platform of Twitch. I'll
Nice.
be keeping an eye on Twitch on my laptop and YouTube on my computer because I'm using slobs.
What?
Streamlabs OBS. Slobs.
Oh. Please never ever call it that ever again. Thank you.
Well, I've written it to you before.
Writing it and actually saying it is different. Like people that say lol. Kill them. All die. Should never say it.
That's like I was watching something earlier and they said about like they were speaking to their nephew or something and they were saying about, oh, is it still fun to do the dab? And they looked at them as if they'd like shat on the carpet.
How dare you say
And
such things.
and they turned around and said, the floss is now the in thing.
How's that?
You know that thing where you sort of do the dance in front and then behind?
Oh, that thing, yeah.
That. Yeah, that's a floss. And I'm going to Snowdog on both Twitch and YouTube. How are you tonight?
Damn, they skilled. I'm not gonna
Right. The entire division army, whatever, go into there. Create an army division. We want...
I don't get the whole two thingy breaks. Actually, I do get it. I kind of got it. Slightly, but it's confusing.
Multimodal. Right, basically, what you've got is you've got an overall commander for your armies.
Yeah.
And then you have the individual army groups who are the frontline things. So you can set a major thing with like 5 armies or something.
Interesting.
It's basically become like the new fronts versus whatever. Right, Rommel, you can take that, and you lot can go to there, and you can have Manstein in your charge. Yeah, I'm well. Right, and basically my plan as Germany is to screw Hitler. No!
What?
Because I've got the DLC and you don't. Can we quickly restart a me host?
You host it, still go down to my DLC one.
No, it should do, like, I think I read something that does what Europa Universalis and such do, which is go to whoever's in charge as the one, as the DLC.
Oh, okay. Go back.
Basically, my plan is to recreate the German Empire, but we can't do that on this.
Do a quick setup. Pretty easy to do a quick setup, but Woodsy's doing it, so give us about 5 hours and we should get there.
I don't have a BRB screen, so I hope they can't see the thing. I could just go to my blank screen. Hang on.
There's my BRB screen. It's
Oh, it doesn't.
beautiful.
It just shows stars. That's good. Right. So. Right. It's the same as before, minus the naught.
Right. Alright, I can actually like do it this way because otherwise I won't find it.
I've also put it on a regular.
It wasn't regular.
Well, like for me, because I was playing it earlier on civilian because I just wanted to play it for fun.
Wait, you find it being easy fun?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Just walk through Russia, mowing down Russian soldiers.
Dare you? Wait, let's go.
Right, hopefully I've got the ability to do this.
Press the start button. There we go. Thought you were slow, jeez.
Yay! I can do the thing I want, oppose Hitler straight off.
Hey, I can do spearheads. Oh, you've just made me twice as dangerous. I have no DLC, so... I never really picked up DLC for this one, I didn't think it changed enough.
Oh, it changed quite a bit.
No,
Like you ought to play as like China. They get a whole brand new thing because of
I was
because of
going to
Wake
play
the
as
Tiger.
China, but then I thought I wanted to play in Europe as a European country. I haven't played it before. So I am playing as details. Oh god, I've got to learn even more things I don't understand. Hard enough last time.
Right, Manstein as per usual. Alright.
Okay.
I'm going to do the technology, but I'm going to pretty much ignore everything else because I don't like doing that until we've opposed Hitler.
Okay, I need to start my track, my political effort first. Change that to convoys. Throw all of them into there for now, so we don't have many. And that's build.
When you're ready to have the time going.
On those that. No divisions and training, train. Actually have a couple of these, and we'll train them in Lisbon.
Now, thinking about it, I don't know if we're going to be teaming up, but certainly my plan is not to do what the German Empire or German Reich did, which was declare war on all Europe.
That's not a good idea. Alright, I am ready.
Right, okay, let's just, it's spacebar, isn't it? No.
It is.
It is spacebar!
Oh no,
It didn't
unless you're in multiplayer, then you have to click it. I vote to turn up the time.
Players lagging behind, apparently.
How dare you!
Welcome to Ryuga, is that how it's pronounced? For now I'll be playing as him, but my plan is to, oppose him. So, he's not going to be around for long.
About funeral pyre.
Do I really want I'm trying to think, do I want to actually start building factories and getting trade? Because the Civil War is going to probably affect all of that. It'd be fun to see what it says for you when I have the Civil War.
All the idiots are doing stuff again.
What? Is that what it's going to say? The idiots are doing stuff again.
Yeah, damn idiots doing stuff again. Oh, spin around again. Ah, you spelled it Portugal. There's Portugal. Yeah. Change that to that one.
Right. Let's actually, start building stuff.
Changing it up on Spain. Yes, I'm not going to. I can't build until I have something, and I can't remember what it is that I need.
And do all of that. Oops. Do you pick a country? Yes, you can choose any country, and you can choose any country you want. Like, if I wanted a challenge, I could have chosen Luxembourg. I don't know why you want to choose Luxembourg, because as soon as Germany declares war on you, you're pretty much fucked.
Luxembourg's that little dot there. They're pointless.
Yeah. Oh, the most boring campaign is playing as Switzerland.
Not if you do it right. You get fun pretty quick.
Well, yeah, but like if you just choose to be historical Switzerland, you just watch the war happening around you.
If you choose to be historical anybody, then you're doing it wrong.
Oh yeah, reforming the German Empire, historical.
Exactly.
So this is 100% accurate. Hitler died within the first year of the Second World War. No, it wasn't even the first year. Like, this is 36. This is before the Second World War. I'm gonna see if upping the speed might help.
Yay!
Scream if you want to go faster.
5,000 times. Is that not come up on the thing? There we go. Proper speed. You'll hold that for a little while and then drop down because the game will go, ah!
Yeah, it's just gone. Someone's lagging. You're apparently 20 hours behind.
Nice.
You must live in Australia. No, wait, they'll be ahead.
I'm an idiot.
Is it New Zealand which is behind?
Oh.
I get confused with
3 lines there. Literally goes like. It's weird as well to see the timeline. You seem like the thing you like. It's that line there, and it goes all the way down around here, then it goes like down, but then it captures these into this area, like these ones here goes into there, and then down into...
I like the image you chose for your Hearts of Iron thing.
Yeah, I'm capitalist. Capitalist, communist, completely different. You know, that's what I'm going for.
I just went with sort of like generic wallpaper.
Oh, I've got decisions. Oh, no.
Are you want it paused, or...?
No, it's just thingy ones, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like how they do it that way now. It's interesting, you just click on it, grab it, and done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, decisions like that, yeah. I'm ignoring my decisions for the moment for a few reasons. One, I don't know which ones I need to do. And also, the MEFO bills, I'm going to just let that run out because basically it's not a good thing for Germany.
What you need to do is promise peace, and then what you need to do is just like put down all your guns.
Break.
That's the one that breaks Germany in two, and then you have to fight for it.
No, but would a civil war go against promises of peace?
Yes.
Right, I won't do a promise of peace until after the civil war then.
You don't have to have a civil war, just have a referendum.
No. To oppose Hitler, you have to have a civil war.
Aw, dude.
He basically gets the SS and turns around and says the Wehrmacht who are opposing him are traitors to the nation, and he actually tries scorched earth if you're not careful.
Cool.
I've had it before where I've lost most, if not all, the factories in East Germany because of Hitler's just turned around and said no, asset denial.
Asset denial. It's the way to play. That's how I play. I blow up my own country before I even have war with anyone. That's how asset denial I am.
Thing I really don't understand about this though, I was going to call him Hitler. Right, I'm pausing for a second because I've got a big thing. Wehrmacht officers challenge Hitler. Latent basically, we're going to have a civil war, boys.
I'm calling in my communist revolution.
Oh my god, they've got a lot more territory than I was expecting. Right, all of you to there. Oh, of course. The man I had in charge is actually a Nazi supporter, so I've got to choose a different overall general. Runstedt, you're in charge.
Hey, your guy has no face.
Who, my leader?
Yep.
Wait, are you looking at him?
Yeah. On a
He
face.
should have a face. He's got a hat with a skull and crossbones on. Are we the bad guys?
Pretty sure you're not the bad guys. Congratulations. Turns
I've
out you're the
just
SS.
seen the helmet of his or whatever, and it's like pretty much, are we the bad guys?
Wait, Hitler hasn't formed the SS yet.
SA, whatever.
SS went formed until 38, 39?
Yeah.
It was SS. Yeah. So yeah, it would be the SA still.
What did it say for you when the war started?
Bugger all. Nothing even came up until you said, oh, we're at war now. Nothing even came up. But then again, you've got time paused, so nothing will yet.
Alright. Right, so that's a front line, that's the offensive thing. Everybody follow that order. I can't secure a new state just yet, so what I'm going to do is army innovation so I can get Rommel as a tank commander.
I would send volunteers, but I just don't care. Hopefully you'll both kill each other and I'll just play the game by myself for the next year. I'm going to take Spain.
You do realise if I win, no, if I lose even, Hitler and the Nazis are in power.
Yeah, so I'm communist. I'm just going to take over Spain and France and then fight them while Russia just runs in and then the UK.
Right,
I'm fine.
Ah, there goes Germany and Britain.
Civil War, sudden coup. Let's hope peace will soon return to Europe. Nah, it's the start.
Wait a minute, can you pick any country or any of the country that fought? No, you can pick any country. If you want to have Brazil in the war, you can.
I like to play as like small countries. I usually play as the communist China and then take over China while I'm at war with Japan with China. That's a tactic.
It sounds like basically setting fire to your own house.
No, because you've raised communism with them, and then part of their country keeps swapping over to you. And they're crap because they're AI controlled, so they don't actually know what's going on. And then you win.
That'd be even better if you had oh, is it Waking the Tiger, whatever it's called, the DLC, because that helps a lot.
So yeah, I don't need a DLC to help.
So basically, what we have here is, oh wow, the armies have exactly the same uniforms, so that's not confusing, and the fact we have exactly the same planes as well, so that's doubly not confusing. I think we are winning though.
The race.
It's hard to tell.
Okay, I'm slowly becoming communist. Slowly. Going to open up political discourse.
I take it you're just watching Portugal, or are you watching my little civil war?
Watching your lines in a moment. You look like you're winning.
Yeah, the majority of the things. Right, so Markenberg, or whatever it's called, has just suffered casualties because the Germans have decided, or the Nazis have decided to basically firebomb the factories as they're walking out.
See, what you should do is just walk right into Berlin and give up.
Yeah, problem is they've got a front line defending that.
Or then do better. Take over Berlin.
Also, they won't fall if you take just Berlin.
Yeah, you just need to take Berlin. How much is that worth? F50. You've already taken 5, 10, or 20, 10, 11. So that'll put them up to 61. By then you'll probably have taken that one as well. Yeah, so take Berlin, you won.
Well, it's going to take a while to get there.
I don't know, you're edging quite. Oh no, you just lost down the bottom. Your bottom line's crap. Top line's fine now. You'd watch your lines as well because it's about to split in half.
Is it?
Yep.
Where?
It's Czechoslovakia. There's the Czechoslovakia. Can't say it now.
Czechoslovakia.
Slovakia. Yep. Once that line hits there, it's going to split in two, so not your enemy.
Yeah. Well, I think my plan is Rommel will take the Berlin charge, Kesselring will take the south.
Okay, you just started losing up north. You're not a spearhead into Berlin. Spearhead.
Backwards and forwards this war.
Spearhead.
Things are going fine.
No, and spear to spear. Keep spearing. Any move I know to spear.
To be honest, what I need to do is actually take the south because that's the industrial heartland, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, if that's what you want, but you want to win the war, which means you need to take the north.
Yeah, but you crush the Nazis' industry, and they won't be able to reinforce their things, and I'll be able to strengthen my side.
Get rid of their leadership and you win the war. It's victory or more resources so you can get victory. It's just go straight for the victory. You have more resources anyway.
Yeah.
Or the larger of the two now, anyway. Oh, you're stuck on a river. Haha, good luck with that. See you in 5 years.
Oh. I was going to say that's the Volga River, but no, that's in Russia, isn't it? To be honest, I've got to cross all the rivers basically to get to Berlin.
There's one river and a little bit that comes off it. Oh, you're right on the doorstep now.
We are now basically trying to push into Berlin.
Yay, collective. I'm a collective. Now we go for internationalism, and then we switch to getting our thingy up instead of thingy. Industry, not industry, yeah, industry, or just what's the infrastructure, that's the one. Decisions.
Okay, so for south we're actually having a bit of problems, but up north we seem to be pushing quite well. Right, we'll take them out Frankfurt.
Push. Love it there. Push it. Push right for it.
You see that bit there when I'm on
Love
my
it.
tech menus.
Right over there. Right there. I don't actually know if I can even ping. Can I ping? Is there a ping? Ping.
I don't know.
Miss alert.
Okay, point on your stream, and in 20 seconds, because I'm watching the YouTube one, I'll find out where you're pointing.
YouTube one's actually ahead of the Twitch one. Go team.
Huh. Yeah, I'll still find out.
Go for Berlin. Just go right there.
Oh, right. Well, we are pushing into Berlin.
Do better. If you're Portuguese, you'd have done it by now.
Oh, I see. Is that how it plays, is it?
Yeah, not good enough. We can't go to war yet, so it's stupid non-aligned. We have to wait 5 years. I'm quite annoyed about it. Finally get artillery in. You have to drag them up now instead of just clicking a nice little button.
Aha, right. So that's created a pocket up there.
That like 6 everywhere but there, so we'll switch that one to 5. Oops. And we'll add in some of this.
Oh, we're now actually winning the push into Berlin.
Congratulations.
The Battle of Berlin, which is Kesselring versus Kruger, apparently it's going to take 12 days.
Congratulations. Can I promote you yet? Oh yeah, I can actually, so I can now promote. Wait, what the fudge is that? Start. Staff office plan. Last stand. Horse attack. I don't know what any of those buttons are. You've thrown me into DLC that I just don't understand. Broken me.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna promote you. With your promotion, you're being dismissed from there. And you're going to be added into there, because you'll be out.
That could be why I'm losing down south, because all the men are up north.
And we'll give you, what are you? Harsh leader, who's harsh. Recovery rate's lower, but his attack's nice. Don't know how I feel about that, but he'll do. Wait for them to get into position. You'll cancel your orders. And instead you will be laying down all the orders.
There's only 2 divisions. Right, we're taking Brandenburg. Ah! Hitler found dead! Hitler found dead!
You dead?
Hitler!
You dead?
Found dead in his bunker. We've taken Berlin, then, by the sounds of it.
Depends, maybe it's Berlin. Berlin? Maybe his bunker is outside of Berlin.
No, we've taken Berlin.
I've taken it. But you're losing the south, so congrats for that.
Yeah. All my men are up north.
Why didn't you secure the south?
Can you 3 go to there instead?
I'm the best. I'm the best saboteur. Just waiting for war. My war's gonna be amazing. I'm just waiting for it now. Yeah, the enemy forces are stronger. That's because they haven't split in half yet. Also, we haven't got all of our crap yet. Ooh, have we got 100? Yeah, we do.
Can we spend more troops going to the south? Or possibly can we win up north and then send everybody down south? Because that's where the German forces are.
50%.
The Nazi forces are. So if Hitler's dead, who's in charge now? Oh, it's Himmler.
Yeah, Himmler. Obviously.
I don't like how they're pushing that far into my mainland, or heartland, or whatever. Alright, you lot, change your plans. You're going to there. We need to stop them. We've got multiple pockets that need to be closed.
Oh, well, that one increases stability and that one increases cover rate. Yes, none of them actually increase. Yeah, no, I do want to go into industrial effort now. Sound better, industrials. Industry. That's the one. I know my word. I can't do English today. I'm failing.
Clever.
It is my 7th language.
7th?
Yep. That makes me feel better, okay?
Can we stop those guys moving into our land, and can you move down there because there's a group of 10 of you there?
You need to save the guys in the pockets, because they're gonna die.
To be honest, most of them are going to disappear anyway after the war because it's like the wave. I think they're volunteers or something. I'm not entirely sure.
Who knew?
All I know is they just disappear after the war.
Who knew? Do, 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 do.
Alright, so we're pushing the map of there. Can you go into there? Because I'm basically trying to close up the pockets down to the south, on whatever.
I don't know, what tension needs to be high.
Don't need that anymore. There we go, brilliant. Right, everybody is now moving south.
South?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
probably a
but
good idea,
more-
yeah. Go on, attack them. Get in there. Push them back. Kill them all.
There we go, that's more splits between the two.
Okay.
Right, and everyone's now being given the orders to attack.
Do, 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 do. Not yet.
You guys march into there and get rid of that, thank you.
Non-line will go down by 10%. Will that make us go up by 10%? We're currently 24. Okay, let's give it a go.
This Civil War has actually been much more costly than I was expecting it to be.
Yeah, we went up by 10%. Nice. Actually, I think they got 2%. But we got 8, but still up by 10%. Doing good.
Right, now we're starting to push back south.
At this point, it looks like we're kind of just trading sides.
Well, we've taken what was important and Hitler's now dead. I don't think if you... I've never seen it if you can actually see if Hitler can be arrested. He always seems to commit suicide.
Yeah, there's more his way.
I think we've basically, like, pushed them so they've run out of resources or something because we're starting to win again.
Yes. Come on.
Well, you're reading on me now because it's like going, oh, come on, just finish the Civil War.
Waiting on you, waiting for my tech and stuff, and my government to change. I'm waiting for the Spanish Civil War, because once the Spanish Civil War goes off, I can declare war on the national Spanish, and then I just beat the crap out of them with a wooden stick.
Oh, so is this what you were doing earlier while listening to Rooster Teeth?
Yep.
For one you didn't mean to stream.
Yep. Yeah. It was the pre-stream.
Pre-stream.
Pre-stream, go with some tactics, you know, just listen to some random people shouting in the background.
Pre-show from like WWE or something.
Yeah, pre-stream.
Okay, this could be why we're not pushing as well, because 17, 18, whatever of our men were just trying to protect a small pocket of Nazis.
Yeah. That happens far more often than it should ever happen.
Oh, Rommel's forces are now just stood there doing bugger all because they've not been given any orders, because their front line's just basically dissolved. Good job, lads.
Smart.
I see why I put you in charge of the Panzer divisions.
Hey, it's good to have tanks, not people. Yeah, you're pushing. You've taken over Frankfurt. You're
Again.
getting there. You're getting there.
That's the second time I've taken it. In fact, I think it was loyal to me to begin with.
Oh, the soldiers are switching sides. Good, 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 good.
And we need to just take Munich. I think that's all we need to take left.
Turn to the red side.
We're about to go into Nuremberg.
Surely as soon as you take Nuremberg, they'll give up, because that's like all the victory points. Yes!
Oh,
Haha, war!
Nuremberg.
We have war!
Nuremberg or I was going to say Manchester then.
I'm gonna go take Manchester. Freaking miles away!
We need to take Nuremberg or Manchester to win.
Oh god.
Nuremberg or Munich even to win.
I think I need armaments, damn it. I forgot I need armaments before you can get the actual thingy that I need.
Ever.
But, do I have the civil?
Civil?
No, I don't, and that's going to take ages. But then again, I don't think you have 50% yet. No, you've got 10% to go. By the time that's 10% up, we'll be able to switch our government.
Alright.
Then we should have the other stuff that we need.
Nuremberg, we need to take Munich to win. But they are now, like, they have no chance. I think I've got air superiority now as well. Like, I don't see any of their planes flying around.
That's something I should get. I should get those. Those would be good to get, yeah.
It was rather confusing though with their. Oh no, I think they do have planes because I just seen something get shot down.
Turns out it's your best pilot.
I've actually had it before where I've got multiple aces during this, and this time it's like going, no aces, not even a bomber ace.
Suck.
There we go.
What's staff office plan and stuff like that? I've got all these things I don't know how to use that you've thrown at me.
Right, I'm just gonna quickly pause.
Oh, you capitulated. They capitulated.
Right,
Just
so
take it, right?
we have one, and I don't know if this is going to do an event, not event thing, but pop-up view, but hang on.
Declare war on the world.
I've hung the leadership of Third Reich.
You hung them. Jeez,
Yeah.
what are we gonna do next? Behead them, you know, quarter and draw them. Hang, draw, quarter, hang, draw and quarter, what was it called? Hung, drawn and quartered. That's the one.
Oh, they're Nazis. Like, yes, you do get the option to basically turn around and say, fine, we'll keep them alive because they could be useful for their military skills. But you get the chance that they could basically revolt and have another civil war to try and take back over again.
No, then what you do is you shove them into the rocket launchers and then you fire them at, like, the sea. I don't know.
1936, I don't think we've got rockets.
You do in 1941, you did. Wait 5 years. Put them in prison till then.
Have the Olympic Games happened yet? Because
No, it's 38. Olympic Games.
right. I thought they were 36.
I think so.
Because I know you get an event thing saying about, depending on like how quickly the civil war is won, it's a thing saying about rebuilding Germany. Show like they have it in the like in the undestroyed parts of Berlin and stuff like that.
You shouldn't really build it quick enough. Big hill. God, turn up.
I don't know why. I just had a joke thought of just get Polish builders in. That'll deal with it.
Well, only they knew what would have happened if you didn't take over. Unless you plan on taking over Poland, I don't know what you're doing.
Right. Well, so far my plan is to basically get the Kaiser back.
So, are you going to absorb Czechoslovakia and
You'll see.
reinstate the Austrian-Hungarian Empire? And
You'll see. You'll see.
how are you going to force Italy to become a kingdom again?
Oh, you'll see. I'm sure that will. Ah, there we go. We just have the Olympic Games.
That's very six.
Yeah. The 11th Olympic Games were recently held in undamaged parts of a devastated and newly rebuilding Berlin. And the Germans still win the Olympic Games. We've just had a civil war, and yet we can still win the Olympics.
Well, you know, nothing chains you up like a war. Good training. Hell of a program. All that dodging, jumping, running, throwing, shooting.
Yeah,
dying.
just imagine the hurdles they learn by jumping over debris in the war.
There you go. Now you're getting it. Okay. Oddly enough, we don't have enough rifles here in Portugal. Something we do struggle with early on.
Right. What do I need to do to ban fascism? Oh yeah, I still need 100.
I need some of that. Banning fascism.
Yeah.
You're going to turn around and say that communism's okay, though, right?
No.
Yeah, you are.
If you go with the empire, you can't be fascist. That can't be communist even.
You can say that they're okay. Just like don't do any anti-fascist communism stuff. Just be like,
well, if I want,
no,
if I want to do the thing I want to do to rebuild the Central Powers, focus on the true enemy is basically warning everybody of the whatchamacallit, the mutually exclusive with whatever the communists.
cool. So you're going to be sandwiched between me and Russia.
Ah, but if no, actually, I'm not going for one. I've got my own little group though, because I have the Austro-Hungarian Empire and the Italian Kingdom.
And by then I should own the entirety of Spain and France. If I can survive it. I think I could. I think I could survive it. I'm gonna go for digging.
Wait, do you need to be non-aligned or communist?
Yeah.
What you want?
Communist.
I like how I'm still the German military junta until we decide what we want to do.
Kinda cool. Works.
Alright. Ban fascism.
Burn it to the ground.
And promises of peace, because we have just got through a civil war. We do not need more war. I hope it appears as one of those newspaper things in-game for you, because I really want to see your reaction to how I deal with Italy.
Pee on them? I don't know. I don't care. I got Spain to kill. Till I get
Right,
that second thingy, we're gonna be really slow about it. No, we can't justify it, can we? We need to start justifying soon, because otherwise thingy's gonna start taking over more, or they're gonna lose, and then I'm gonna go be against an entire country instead of just half of it.
Oh, yeah, is your plan to take out Spain?
Yep, you have to nationalist Spain first, take out them, then push into communist Spain, or whatever they're called, Republican Spain.
I thought Republican Spain would be on your side because they're communists.
They are, but I need land.
Oh.
Yeah. Didn't think I had it yet.
And I take it you do that before they join the Soviet Union.
Yes, because they won't join anybody for a while. They have like a grace period while they're supposed to rebuild.
Something which I found quite funny when I was playing this earlier, as the other line, basically, as if you form the anti-communist bloc thing, which is basically, like, I just love how the other solution is, if you want to basically have a Central European alliance, it's Germany, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Yugoslavia, Austria, and France somehow joined it. But again, France did have a civil war where the communists tried to take over. And so France just basically joined the Central European Alliance. Basically, like, the whole of Europe, apart from Bulgaria, Greece, and Italy, were in my alliance thing.
Holding the national referendum. And we
Oh yeah, because we also had, like, the Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg as part of it.
Maximist Portugal.
Christ, I just realised how weak Germany is military-wise after their civil war. I've only got 16 divisions.
Only had 13.
Starts off-
I start with.
Yeah, but Germany starts off with like 30-odd. You lose half your army in the civil war.
I'm proud to that. More production. More production. Are we able to go up a speed or will it kill us?
It'll probably slow down soon anyway.
Yeah, but I guess a few days out of the way.
Right, I've got 20 days before the Kaiser is brought back in. Well, that didn't last long.
That's a few days.
Alright, we need to build this up.
Okay, 3 of those are slowly chipping away at that.
Oh, ow. I just clicked my jaw and it made a really loud crunch.
Yeah, I heard that. Nasty.
Oh. Thing I wouldn't have minded if it was just one side of a jaw, but it was both.
Bad.
Yeah.
Slowly waiting for more.
I find it really annoying how my mum has a go at me every time I do that, and it's like going, I've just opened my jaw, mouth even. It's not my fault if it decides to click. Can't blame me for what my body does. Like, my arm could fall off and she'll probably have a go at me.
Control, oh, click. Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh,
You didn't
control,
need to pause,
shift.
did you? Hey, guess who's... Oh no, wait. Is he back in power yet? Return of the Kaiser. Oh, we need to basically get rid of support for... Right, anti-democratic raids as well as the anti-communist ones.
I have actually just declared war on you. Don't know.
We need more support for the DNVP. We need the Kaiser back.
Yeah, whatever those guys said.
What me said or what you said?
Oh, a message came up. I just ignored it. I think it was something about nationalists or Republicans. We don't care about Spain. We just want to burn them all to the ground. That's the point, okay? That's what we want.
So
That's what we will do.
getting the Kaiser back.
That is how we shall succeed in life. Moment, we'll just wait for justification to go through.
The Kaiser Reich shall be soon back.
22nd of October. Figure that doesn't vote anymore. You should like, come up with a thing. I think it wants to speed it up, but it doesn't work anymore apparently.
As for, don't know if on
Da, 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 da.
yeah. I was just checking on Twitch just out of interest. You're neither following me nor my friend on Twitch.
Just you change your account. I don't have your own account. There you go.
Just official Woodsy's Gaming.
Exactly. Too many
Just-
words.
I just changed the name of it.
Too many words. More than 2 I get disinterested.
I still get the bitter loser thing.
It just knows you so well. What? What in your like country?
Yeah, from like the end of the First World War.
Uh-huh.
I suppose it would be even more of a bitter loser, won't it, seeing as we're trying to bring back the Kaiser?
Your people kind of are still the same people, isn't it? Still.
Alright. Oh, I love how there's an option if you're playing as, like, I think for a multiplayer game, if you're playing as the Netherlands, because that's where the Kaiser basically retreated to, or got exiled to, or whatever. There's a thing which basically says once Germany does a thing to bring the Kaiser back, and the Netherlands gets the choice of do they allow him to go back?
Ooh, what if they turn around and say no? You could
I
be
don't know, the
screwed.
AI has always said yes. They've always said yes, you can have him back.
The one time he'll say no. You know it.
You want the Kaiser back? You must be joking.
Yes, more armaments. Train them up. Need 12 a day.
I saw earlier you were. Oh, that's how you do it. 3D. Oh no! The Hindenburg blew up.
Oh, such a shame. Who
This one
knew that
doesn't.
filling a massive balloon with flammable gas would make it catch on fire?
You only get a good bonus thing for if it survives.
Oh, great input. Explosions.
I don't know.
I don't know, it's even if it makes it, people turn around and say, well, that was a stupid idea in the first place.
Oh, more than 40%. Ah, there we go. Just clicked the X to close the thing and it was immediately popped up going, you can have the Kaiser back now.
So got me to October. Jeez, I'm in May. Wait, I have planes? I have planes!
Congratulations.
Yeah. Close air support only. Oh, they can do air supplies. Death to fascists.
I was going to say, how dare you, and I remembered I'm not fascist anymore.
Yeah.
I am an empire.
You're an imperialist.
Look, can you see who my leader is before it becomes a Kaiser again? Because, like...
No, still can't see a picture.
Really?
Can't see a picture.
I need to... I'm just clicking on your stream and... Oh yeah. Odd.
No picture.
Very odd. Because for me, he's got this sort of like the type of hat you see the Royal Guards wear, and he's just basically got a skull and crossbones in the centre of it.
Yeah.
Apparently he's a great
Sigma.
war hero. August von Mackensen.
Sigma's reign.
Was that your leader?
No,
Not interesting.
Sigma is the god from
Oh, right.
Warcraft? Warhammer.
Warhammer. The sun is the god in Warcraft.
Hmm.
Well, one of them.
Hmm.
Oh, is it because you play as a night elf, and so it's all your... I was going to say balloon.
We like trees.
I like
trees.
that. I think they actually... I don't think they confirmed it, but I think there's a theory or whatever from what's mentioned in Legion that Elune, the goddess or whatever, that the night elves worship, could actually be a Naru.
I have no idea who any of those people live on their own.
Wait, you said you don't know or you do know?
I only know Naroon. Only want to know. I don't really care about the Warcraft lore because most of it doesn't make sense, and half the people are dead that are alive, and half the people that are alive are dead. So it confuses the hell out of me.
I've got confused with Legion because apparently for Battle for Azeroth, Azeroth, not Azeroth, that apparently the Legion's being defeated. Like this infinite thing which we shouldn't be able to kill, we've killed.
Yeah.
We didn't even take out their main homeworld.
Problem when they put something into Activision's hands.
It's one of these things, the point with the Burning Legion is they can only be destroyed if they're in the Twisting Nether. And Argus isn't in the Twisting Nether, so how the hell have we killed... Then again, I suppose the whole point is Sargeras is now locked in an eternal battle with the Titans and Illidan. So, they are basically leaderless now.
Basically.
Oh, for fuck's sake, the Americans get Amelia Earhart.
Haha, she'll die after 2 flights.
I don't understand how you can make her a pilot for the military. It's like going, yeah, what did you do? Circumnavigate the globe? Here you go. Here's I was going to say mission it. Here's a Mustang. Go fight the Japs or the Germans or whatever.
You have to remember that they otherwise had to train people that worked on farms their entire lives, mostly crop dusting, to fly.
Yeah.
So having somebody circumnavigate the globe, yeah, we'll take them. It's earlier times. They had to scrape the barrel.
Could be worse. You could have like the First World War where cavalry officers were taught how to fly planes.
There you go. Oh, you've taken the entire area that I wanted because the nationalists are crap. Ah.
Oh. India and Russia are doing 2 different things. Yay, the Kaiser's back. Oh, bloody hell, the Chinese have just done everything.
Yeah, China just blew up. Oh, and Wilhelm III returns. Hold on.
Focus on the true enemy. I need naval effort for that.
Marco Polo Bridge just blew up.
Armaments organizer. I think I need a 4-year plan at some point. I'll focus on the 4-year plan once we've got the central powers back up and running. I don't know why I was talking about the central powers and it sounded like this, like the central heating or something.
Yes, central powers. Of everything, just get it, all of it, get rid of all of it. Okay, so the front line is actually there, by the way, guys. And the idea is to fight down to right there. So yeah, work it out.
Our Yunnan joins the Chinese front.
Yep. Oh, wrong one. Nope.
Cool Paul von thingy. Oh, right, that's the guy in China. Yeah, it's coming back.
Okay, so it stopped justifying against Thingibadig. Yeah, because I lost the area that he was. Ah, when now? March!
So basically, Republicans are going to win that.
Yeah, cancel that justification. We're just going to go straight into justifying against the Republicans.
So you're going to have a better fight, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, Tony.
I take it Nationalist Spain is failing so much because of the fact they don't have the backup of the Germans.
Probably. Why can't I send that? I don't have 25 political power.
This is what happens when Germany doesn't go fascist.
Ruined everything for everyone.
Oh, does it show a picture of the Kaiser for you?
I don't know, I haven't looked yet. Turn up speed.
Hang on.
Get it up. Some of us need to get stuff as soon as possible. That's gonna make me cancel it and then redo it. Oh, I need
wow,
42. Oh.
That turned itself straight down again.
That it? Come on. Try again.
It
Oh,
immediately turns itself back down.
the worst host.
Hey. At least I've got it to 4.
4, that's it. 4's easy. Lost all my political power, I took everything.
Get like a couple of days out of it before it just turns on and goes, nah. Right.
Well, if you're watching this, I hope you're enjoying. Have fun. Slow battle of waiting for stuff to happen.
You're waiting for war, and I'm just waiting to create, like, a middle European faction.
I want something I can declare war on. Even then, it's going to take forever to do it. April of next year. Great. It was October before then. And some asshole went and conquered half of Spain. Didn't you?
I like how there's a thing called Our Place in the Sun.
Yeah. Been around for at least 25 million years.
China gets event Germans demand to return of Qingdao.
Yeah. They want their people back from when they had them in Berlin.
Hmm.
You accept it?
Wait, what?
Did you let them go back or?
Oh, no. That's the thing way in the future. I need to basically start going through other things first. I need to focus on the true enemy, which is basically have a go at the British and the communists.
How dare you? The British? Why would you go after the British? They're not true enemy. Your own people are the true enemy. Should have signed that blue treaty, should you? Your own fault. Your own fault. We're gonna go for mobile warfare.
Right, that's better. I've now got 36 divisions. Okay, they are pretty much all infantry. I need to wait for more tanks.
Train to go down. If you're not, bugger off. Train more of these. Just switch this production over to that.
Oh, apparently you're lagging behind again.
Because you're a crap host.
Oh. Yeah, at least it hasn't gone down again.
It's staying on 4, which is
Yep.
impressive for your connection.
Gotta remember, we are streaming this.
Remember when we did Kaiser?
Kaiserreich.
Yeah? We could do the entire thing in 5.
I don't know. But things have changed.
Yeah, you're hosting.
We need the DLC.
You needed the DLC.
Hey,
Yeah.
I had an edition which came with the DLC as standard.
And the what?
Basically, I got one of the editions, which means I got the DLC as, like, I got a season pass thing or whatever.
You got a deluxe edition.
I think I had the Colonel edition, whatever the best one it was.
Yeah. Same. Ah, it's not even 1938 yet.
Been going for an hour.
So at this speed now, when we get like massive wars, it's going to be at like 1.
Seen on Twitter, NerdCube posting, there's a local takeaway place that he and Rebecca always joked that he kept. Oh, that Rebecca even kept joking that apparently he kept in business. He started dieting 6 weeks ago. Yeah, place closed down today.
Oh,
now
that's
that's a
really-
coincidence.
That's crippling. Wow, that's...
That's either a coincidence or he has just basically put that business out of business.
Poor people.
I don't know which is sort of funnier, it being a possible coincidence, or if it's truth, or if it was him or whatever.
Hey. Construction effort is at 2 buildings, so that's extra. Oh wait, actually I can convert now. Let's convert. We got loads of civvies. We could do that and prioritize them.
Oh yeah, that's probably not helping.
Downloading something in the background or something stupid like that.
No. I was just wondering why I was having one research slot not using or whatever. It's because I decided 500 odd days early to start researching the next line of panzers.
Oh, and hello Rip Nation. Thank you. Welcome. Have fun. Enjoy me shouting at him, basically. That's basically what we do here.
Isn't that all our co-op and multiplayer series is?
Pretty much, it's me shouting at you. You still don't have a picture. It must be because I don't have the assets or something.
God damn it, the Kaiser is just a vacant thing. For me, he's an old man with a mighty moustache and goatee. And one of his
Mighty
leather helmets.
mustache.
If you've got it open, look at my stream and you'll see.
You know how much clicking that would involve? Far more than I'm.
Yours open, I've got both of mine open.
I know, but I'm not that involved. I barely even look at my own.
So you're going to be a good streamer then.
So I have to pop up things. It tells me when something's happening. That's the entire point of it all.
Mussolini, could you stop that? I want to have you in my faction.
Was he trying to ban people again?
No, he's trying to take over Yugoslavia, I think.
It's all gonna go wrong for you. When can I go to war again? Alright, never. April of next year is December. Oh, I've got 4 months left. Five releases just started.
Ooh, that's less than 20%. I can ban communism next.
Manpower's gone. Bagger.
Oh, take it you streaming with a face cam was a short-lived thing.
I'll do it every now and then, but only like certain games. This one, I don't know where to put a bloody face cam. I couldn't figure it out.
Alright.
I was like, playing as Japan. So I first played as. Just start playing multiplayer. Just started playing. What would you rate the game? This game, good game. Rate out of 10, I'd give it like an 8. I'm kind of a mean critic. Then again, I think the best games ever was Spyro, so I'm not really the best person to ask.
I suppose in that case you still want me, the more strategy player of both of us, who is also somehow worse at strategy games.
I have a better strategy mind, I just play less strategy games.
Hmm.
I miss RTSs, they don't really do RTSs anymore, not proper RTSs.
No, I was going to until I decided to pause all my recordings. I was going to start Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth.
Never played that one.
What? Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth?
Hmm.
Yeah, but this is going to be like my 10th time recording it.
It's like one of the only RTSs that I've heard is really, really good that I haven't played.
It's brilliant, you ought to get it. It still works on Windows 10. But, yeah, Hearts of Iron 4 is, like, in my opinion, it's much better than 3 was.
I couldn't even look at 3. 3 made my head hurt.
Hmm.
It was because it was all in just, it was the symbols and maps and things.
You can have fighters.
It didn't really make any sense, but this as a game is very good. Apparently the DLC is good. I wouldn't know, I've never got it. It's always changing because these like things down here, they weren't like that before. And
It's the fact you say these things are always changing and you're going, I don't know what to do, and I'm just sat there going, I just didn't pay attention to any of the changes.
I haven't played it since we did Kaiser. That was the last time when I played it.
When did we do that? Because I don't think it's on my channel anymore.
Like November of last year, I think.
Wow.
All the DLCs. There's a new one coming out called Men of the Sea or Wolves of the Sea, something of the Sea. It focuses on German and US naval capabilities.
That's the next DLC, I think.
Yeah.
For one which hasn't been released yet, for one coming out in June, I think it is.
That looks good. But then again, the trailers always look good because they got the guy, the voice, and the graphics.
Have you seen the latest Solaris trailer?
Oh.
Basically, they sort of add in more stories to it.
Stories.
Yeah, so like you know, like you can find these abandoned civilization ruins and stuff like that, or the ancient civilization stuff like that.
Yeah.
It basically expands stuff like that.
Oh.
So you find more ancient alien ruins. I think they said they've implemented part of it into the base game as well, because I came across something saying about it used to belong to the religious, or like it's religious markings of my race, but they were like the age of the carvings in the asteroid were 10,000 years older than when my race got space travel.
Okay, weird.
Yeah, it's pretty much a thing of like going, so there's been aliens watching us, and they decided to carve our religious things into rocks.
Maybe they're like paving the way, like go this way.
Let's just imagine if like we get out into proper space and we come across an asteroid and we just find like a carving of Jesus Christ on it.
Awkward. It's like in Prometheus, that really bad film where they go to the star because they find a thing with like a, well, it looks like a map to the stars. It turns out it's a warning: do not go to this place. And they went to it because they're dumb and human.
Is that the precursor to the Alien series?
Yeah, these cursed aliens. It shouldn't have been.
Is that where you get the Prometheus school of running away from things because they run straight towards where it's going to land?
Yeah, I don't.
Just roll to the left or to the right.
Why does nobody go to the sides anymore? It's simple, really.
I was so laugh if they had a film where someone's running away and goes, I know, I'll just move to the right, and something else hits them. That would just be funny. It's like going, it's the thing, everybody's like going, yes, move out of the way of the, oh, you've just been squished by something else. Never mind.
Got squished. Oh, god damn it. Didn't take any land. No, it's not.
No,
your bloody war.
It's bad for Portugal.
Delayed me, and then you didn't send any thingies, and I could to the south, and that means I got an entire nation. I blame you and your stupid non-being a Nazi. Stop not being a Nazi.
So you're blaming the failings of Portugal on the German Civil War?
Yes, your civil war screwed up my entire plan. I've now got a larger army than I should have. Ah.
I can't believe you're blaming the whole thing on the German Empire.
German Empire can go up in bloody flames. Bloody Empire.
Bloody frames?
Frames, flames. Put yourself in a frame and then set fire to yourself, alright?
Okay.
Have a good day, you too. Have a good day. Alright. Where am I? Why is that saying Portuguese? What's that? I'm confused. How many new buttons? I just don't understand them.
Alright, placing the sun is nearly done.
What?
I said the placing the sun is nearly done.
Oh, that's a thing in your thingy.
Yeah, it's only like a 35-day thing. I can then start going after the central powers.
That's a 3 a week. 3 a week. We need like
Just
3 a day.
35 days.
Oh wait, I've got this one. Haha! I'm learning.
Damn, I turned it up a minute, just like going, no, turn it back down again. You may not have fun today. Wait, why are we building Panzerkampfwagen 1s?
Anti-Kampfwagen 2s are just too expensive. You just can't get the production lines for them. Oh, Tesla joke. Alright, I'm out.
Yeah, I'll place in the sun. Let's go for the central powers. That's going to take 35 days. Oh, yeah, we can agree to that. Yes, what's just become mine again? I think.
Testigo.
Where is that?
Say that's...
Oh no, wait, that's your Portugal.
I got stuff down there? Where do I have things? Oh yeah, down there, look. I have
what
stuff.
I gained.
I have stuff all the way down here, look. Oh, cute.
That's France.
I'm going to actually bring you back here.
Fine. I just accept to.
You don't know what you just did, do you?
No, I thought that was me getting power back in...
There? No, that's me. That little tiny bit there. Nope, that's me. Oh, it said from China from me, so...
Yeah, it's something from China, but I don't know if it was me.
Look around the islands there. There's plenty of bloody islands near China.
It was Quinzhou or something like that was. I think that didn't pause.
It started with a T. It looked like it started with a T. You didn't ask for something that Japan have already taken over, did you?
I don't think so. Hang on, I can just search.
That'd be hilarious. I would laugh quite heavily.
I'm an idiot. I've got YouTube open. I could just scroll back.
He's got DVR. That ruins latency apparently.
China offers Queen something trade.
Just to reset slot.
Chinese officials have contacted us with an offer of potential trade, which they say will satisfy both parties. We propose to return Queen Qingdao to rightful German hands in return for guarantee that we will not recall Thingy's mission. We can agree to that. No, we must keep our options open. So that is.
Just click. Oh no.
Ah, right. I found it.
You found it.
Yeah, it's called Tisengo or whatever. Whatever.
Yeah, where is it?
Do you see that tiny bit of what's left of China to the left of Korea?
Oh yeah.
That's me.
Your little port there for your trading that you'll never do because this game doesn't really have trade, which is confusing.
Right, let's just build factories there and. Whoops.
I suppose it's for military outposts, actually, isn't it? Or naval outposts.
I think so. If I ever want to go against Japan, I suppose.
Alright, my ships are slowly returning from Africa. Hey, that's mine too. I own a lot of crap in weird places. I forgot I'm European.
Yeah, you got a bit of. Actually, no, you don't have any Brazil, do you?
No, which is weird since Brazil was once Portugal. There should be a thing like retake Brazil.
Yeah. Maybe that's an option for a DLC later on down the line.
Yes, another feature that I should have to pay for. Apparently, EA are going to release a game with free DLC.
Yeah, Battlefield 5.
Interesting. So, how many loot crates is that game gonna have?
Apparently none.
I don't know.
They said it's not gonna have loot crates.
Gonna have like customization things instead, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're going to put in microtransactions because they'll want to make more money. Either that or they're actually going out with a good faith mission.
Yeah. I complained about how it didn't look historical and it looked like alternate history, and people had a go at me saying, "Oh, it's because it's a woman in the box art and such." And my response was, I hadn't seen the box art, and I don't care because there were female soldiers, because the Russians had a lot of them. My big thing was the fact the tanks looked like a combination of Churchills and Cromwells, which didn't exist. As like the combination of the two, not the Cromwells and Churchills, they both existed. But it also was a big thing about, like, the troops. Their uniforms didn't look British, even though they all spoke with British accents. And I swear one of them had the American flag on his arm, and he sounded like a Cockney.
Yeah, but it's EA, they don't know anything.
Yeah. Like...
I'm not too sure what DICE... Are DICE American? Are DICE American? Can't even remember if DICE are American or not.
But people complained about, like, the black character being on the thing for last year's. And it's like going, but like I recognised the uniform before even knowing what it was. I knew it was an American force. It was once the game released, and I found out it was the Harlem Hellfighters, which were I think were an all-black thing of soldiers.
Yeah, we had loads of them, like the Red Tails, World War II.
Yeah. I was like, must admit, reading people saying about women frontline forces of the British, and I was thinking to myself, I must admit, I don't remember ever reading anything about that. And seeing as 2 shelves of my bookshelf is Second World War books, like, I know back in England they would fly the planes between air bases to manoeuvre them so that the pilots could then get in them for fights, and they drove tanks around from base to base and stuff like that. But I don't ever remember reading about British women soldiers on the front lines.
None of our front lines. There would be anti-air gunners, they would like, transport stuff, but...
You know, basically, we relied on the Home Guard to defend Britain.
Yeah, they're mostly women.
Well, they're mostly old men or young men who couldn't fight. Or, like, I think it was supposed to be young men who were too young to serve in the army, but could be called up. It was people who who had jobs which meant they had to stay in Britain. The people who were too old to fight, and I think those who had conditions which meant they couldn't fight. So, for example, if we were living in the Second World War, I would most likely be a member of the Home Guard because of my Crohn's.
Yeah.
But basically,
bugger. No.
Didn't go wrong.
I didn't declare war in time. I thought it was still May.
But basically, like, yes, you had the Home Guard, which was Dad's army, as they called it. But you did also have, like, the women volunteers who were, I think they were called Mum's Army?
Yep. Now they're friggin' falling apart as well.
Like, they
Come
worked
on.
in the stores and stuff like that. But yeah, they did, like, man... I don't know if they actually manned any anti-aircraft guns, but I did read about, like, the spotlights, which worked with them, were controlled by the
Wait,
women.
an entire year again! God's sakes!
Oh, Nanjing just fell.
Every fucking time. Can't do bloody anything.
Come on, Austria, you know you want to become the Austro-Hungarian Empire again. I think that automatically.
Nukes away, can I join? Unfortunately, we're kind of just doing a co-op at the moment. I think it's locked anyway.
Yeah. Should be anyway.
Should be locked. Yeah, let's build up to another war that we probably won't get to frigging fight in. It's been a third war we've tried to fight in.
Oh, because I'm a non-aligned faction, I can't boost the popularity of a party in another nation. So I've basically got to wait for the Czechs and the Austrians to get to the thing themselves. It's going to be fun to wait for.
Because you have to boost them in non-aligned.
No, you can't boost when non-aligned.
What are you waiting for? Non-aligned or what?
No, I'm waiting for Austria and Czechoslovakia to get non-aligned, because they then get an event to reform the Austro-Hungarian Empire.
That was the question. There we go.
I think Hungary needs to do it as well, thinking about it. What was the thing? Austria, Hungary, and Czechoslovakia get national spirit, which increases daily support for non-aligned plus 0.20%, or 0.20 whatever. When unaligned support is high enough, enables the decision of these nations to reform the Austro-Hungarian Empire and join the Central Powers. Ah, that's something I might go for next. Actually, no, get rid of that one, then go for that one.
That's still ticking along. There. Time we push in. Yeah, the military's just doubled in the time that it's taken me to lose that entire thing. I'm screwed now. I can't do anything. I'm stuck. Well, that's a waste of time.
So is there anyone else you could basically go for?
I'm Portugal. There's no one else to go for. You have to get them during the Civil War, or you're outgunned. I didn't get them in time, and my second attempt fell through because I didn't attack in time. Waiting for the bloody military to get ready.
I thought to myself, you could possibly join the Central Powers.
I still wouldn't be able to do anything. That's my
yeah,
problem. I can't do anything.
Yeah, even if I lent my army to support, I'd have to go through either through France or round.
Which is stuck. There's no one I can actually justify against either. No, because you've got independence from them. You want them, so I can't attack them. Good attack you. Monster slow area. Instantly gets that, yeah, of course they do. Ruin my fun, you crap, France.
Right, Austria, I think they're mostly non-aligned, so we're now just waiting for Czechoslovakia and Hungary. Hungary's actually boosted quite a bit there. So we're basically waiting for Czechoslovakia there.
There we go, okay, new military attack.
Alright. 10 days away before that starts.
Instructions for traffic. We actually half of them are now on you.
The 4th International, great. So would your nation, because it's now communist, would they be at the 4th International?
I don't know.
Come on, one more day, there we go. Right, next section. There we go, we can set our plans into motion.
Western 70. How close are we again? I don't remember when I said that we were able to attack. Anyway, I'm not too far off.
Really wish you could just boost non-aligned nations.
Into here. They're even increasing in non-alignedness. Oh yeah, Austria is.
Yeah, Austria and Hungary are doing it, have got a lot further. It's basically the Czechs I'm waiting for.
They're going to take forever though,
thing...
because they're massively democratic.
Yeah, it is slowly going up. I get the thing Italy's going to join the Central Powers before the Austro-Hungarian Empire reforms. Mainly because in 50 days we'll find out what happens. Ah, brilliant, my Panzer IIIs are now built. Or researched even. Got there in the end.
Like if one unit is out of position, it puts down your plan by 50%. Because of one, yeah, if one unit isn't in the right place, it says 50%.
Wow.
One unit in the wrong place. Oh, ridiculousness.
Ah, right, that actually happens. You don't seem to be able to stop that. Brilliant.
Waiting for the pop-up.
What? Oh, no, the event with Italy is still like 40 days away.
40 days away and I'm a bloody man.
I just found out that it seems to not be able to be bypassed or failed or whatever. So the Italians will have to accept it.
Oh. At least start going up again. You don't just get a massive boost after upping your manpower anymore.
So you're trying again to go after Italy. No, not Italy, Spain even.
Mm-hmm. Going to give it a go. Not going to win it. There's no way that I'll be able to win it.
Right, I'm now halfway to get Italy in the Central Powers goal. Have you tried to figure out what it is, or do you just not care?
Figure it out when it turns up. Well, I'll see it when it comes up.
I think I'd kind of like as if Italy could take Albania first, because that'd be nice to have a bit more territory in the empire. So Czechoslovakia, how close are you? You're 30%. The Hungarians are 44 and the Austrians are 53. I don't know what it considers as a majority.
Majority is over 50%.
Right.
Then you should be able to trigger an event.
I think it automatically happens for them because it's basically I've set it in motion. They have to decide amongst themselves if they want to go with it.
Military.
There were two things I'm waiting for: is the Italy solution and Czechoslovakia. I'm also waiting for my tanks to be built. Ah, that actually reminds me, Panzer Division. I don't think I can edit that in that sense.
That was loud.
What was that?
You.
Ah, right. Ah, right. I want medium tanks. Go to here. Go to edit Panzer Division. Change light tanks to medium tanks.
Yeah, if I start that up there.
So we're going to need some more steel, I think it is, or whatever that is. Oh, well, we're asking more from the Americans for it, or whatever. And apparently I've got planes in reserves, which I don't overly care about at the moment.
Those ones.
Alright. Okay, the event with Italy is about to happen. Everything went perfectly. So you now know what the plot was.
Just kill him.
Yeah.
That was it.
We basically got the Italians to back us up or whatever, and then just turned around and said, yeah, Mussolini's now been assassinated.
There you go.
So we're just waiting for Czechoslovakia to go non-aligned, and then we'll have the Ottoman, the other empire, the Ottoman. I've said Ottoman again.
Look at this.
Yes. So we've got the Kingdom of Hungary. We've got. Actually, I don't know if they need to be 50% as well. They're going to get to 50% before Czechoslovakia will.
Yeah, probably. Why not?
I can't remember if it's got to be all three of them over a certain percentage, or if it's got to be like two of them.
There is time yet to salvage their attempt at socialism. Yes. What we'll do is we'll burn them at the stake, like witches.
I thought you were about to say like Quidditch.
Quidditch. We'll challenge them to a game of Quidditch.
We shall burn them at the stake like Quidditch.
Oh, that's what we do. They have witches there. Fits, kind of. Yeah, army's getting bigger. Fear my army.
I like how my next thing is just basically, gains claim on. Oh, right, that's not actually take the territory off them, that's we will declare war on them. Alright, I don't want to do that just yet.
On here?
Well, I've very nearly chosen an option to declare war on Britain.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
Well, I'm heading towards it by the looks of it, actually. I think I want to go after the 4-year plan first.
I'll think about it. What's up?
Yugoslavia claims Bulgaria. Well, neither of those are part of your Austro-Hungarian Empire, so don't care.
Yugoslavia was. Part of it was.
I think we get an event for that thing about it.
Be part of Hungary.
Right, so the Austrians are in the lead with being non-aligned, so they're definitely in the correct setting. The Czechs are 35%. The Hungarians are 48%. Right, have you heard about State of Decay 2 and how bad it is?
I know it was released, I didn't know it was bad.
Yeah, it's slow, it's boring, and I died within the first half hour by falling through the floor.
Yeah, well that's used, so it doesn't count.
No, I was just walking along and then the floor just was like going, nah, I don't exist anymore.
Yeah, but it's used, so it doesn't count. Stick by what I said. I know exactly what I was saying. Oh, that's
Right, okay, so Outside Xbox is actually at the same place because of the fact of one of their presenters is alongside Xavier Woods. Right.
And it looks like a tiny, teeny human. Teeny, teeny arms and teeny, teeny legs.
Well, if you look at him, he's a Englishman who is quite tall and skinny or whatever, next door to an American wrestler who probably has muscles on his arm the size of his head.
There you go. Alright, you ready? You might want to pause for this.
Say when to pause.
Now. I'll set up a couple of things.
Are you going to start the World War?
A war, not a world war. I mean, somebody's What are you doing down there still? Oh.
You want to unpaused?
Yeah. Screw it. Going to war anyway.
You're like that. Fuck it. We'll just go ahead with the plan.
Only one division. Not really the division we need the most, but okay, unpause. Let's go. Watch me suddenly lose the entirety of Portugal.
Yeah. Oh, you gained a teeny bit.
Oh look, all my planes just went out. But you didn't know I had planes, huh, Spain? They all just burned and died.
Wait, is there a joke there about when there's planes over Spain in the rain?
Okay, I've just lost because they just landed troops from an island. There you go.
Ooh.
They cheated.
Yeah.
Bunch of cheating assholes.
Huh. Didn't realise that's where the Canary Islands were.
Dumbass.
I don't geography.
Right where you would expect them to be, though. Yeah, that's an instant loss because
They're
they
not
cheated.
filled with canaries.
No, they're not.
I do.
Most places that share a name of something don't actually have them there.
So does that mean it's not always Easter on Easter Island?
Hold on, same as Christmas Island.
What next? Greenland is covered in ice and Iceland is covered in green.
There you go. Time to get right. Yep, and the entirety of Portugal is gone.
So it's a joke about Newfoundland.
Really?
Well, I suppose it can't really be Newfoundland anymore, seeing as it's how many centuries old now?
It's actually called Newfoundland. It's called Newfoundland. Newfoundland.
Yeah, but it's
Newfoundland. Newfoundland.
If you read it out
Good accent,
individually,
yeah.
it's Newfoundland.
No, because you're saying it wrong that way. It's Newfoundland.
Yeah.
I knew somebody who was from there. Called Newfoundland.
Wait, if a person was called Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. Called Newfoundland.
Oh, Lisbon's still alive.
No, it's not. It's all on fire. Somebody screwed me over.
So, I just suddenly thought, where's Cancun in Mexico? Is it even a big enough place to be shown on here?
Yeah. Oh, are they still alive?
I don't think it is.
Being up by Japan, so I can't go play them.
Because I can't see it. Nah, it's not important enough to be shown.
Or it didn't exist yet.
What?
Or maybe it didn't exist yet.
I think it does. I was just basically trying to find out where Geordie is.
Oh.
Nah, I tried searching for it and it doesn't exist. It's not important enough.
Or it didn't exist yet. Possibility, you know.
Unlikely possibility.
Well, since you can't see Syria, and yet Syria's right there.
Well, Syria is part of France at the moment.
Exactly, so maybe Cancun is part of Mexico.
Mexico.
There you go. Well done.
It's part of Mexico because it's in Mexico.
There you go.
Like maybe, like, it's like if you go to England, you can't see. No, I was going to say you can't see Plymouth, but you can.
You can't, it's right there. I know what you mean now, though. I thought you meant it's like a separate country, but yeah, it's actually part of Mexico, isn't it? That's me being dumb. There you go.
You can't see Southampton. Southampton's not important enough.
They were... Yeah, Mexico and California. Cancun Gulf side or Pacific side?